I'm very glad to be here. I had an interesting day. I'm staying at a hotel just like a block or two from here, and I went to leave to go get some breakfast. I was gonna get a late breakfast at McDonald's, and then I don't like. Did you guys hear like a giant alarm that went on? You guys heard that?
Walking the streets of Oklahoma City. Is it a tornado warning?
Here's a tip, tell people from out of town. Just, make us feel welcome. Let us know. Because I didn't know what the hell that was. I stepped outside and just, I'm like, am I not allowed to leave the hotel? Is that what that was? Was I supposed to be quarantining? What's happening? And the best part is I was walking by a guy who was getting out of his car in the parking lot of my hotel. He's obviously not from here because he's staying at the hotel with me. And we just look at each other and he just goes, "What is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I brought it up on the last show and they're like, "It's a tornado warning." And I'm like, "Yeah, warn people, all right?" I thought it was the start of the Civil War. I'm like, are we doing it now? Is it now? I almost grabbed a tree branch and snapped it. Just gonna stab a homeless guy in the neck. I'm like, we're warring everybody. Starts today. I didn't know what it was. And that scared me. I found out afterwards that it was a tornado warning, and it was just a test. And I'm like, that makes sense, because it was beautiful out today. But I also live in San Diego. I don't know tornadoes. Maybe that's what tornadoes come out of. Just nothing. Because I live in a land of earthquakes, and it doesn't care if it's sunny outside. So I'm like, maybe the tornadoes are the same situation. But yeah, it was a good way to start the day. It woke me up. Even before I got the coffee in me. I'm like, I'm awake now. All right. And then I walked over to McDonald's, this one right behind me, and they're not open. You can do a drive-through, but you can't go inside to order. And I'm like, who's making these rules? McDonald's is like, you can't come inside. I'm like, I'm performing at a super spreader event tonight. How is this legal? But McDonald's is like, we have morals. We can't. We draw the line here. And I told my girlfriend about it. I'm like, I can't get McDonald's because it's closed, but the drive-thru's open. She goes, go stand in the drive-thru. And I'm like, I can't do that. That's for 2 a.m. and drunk. That's what that is for. There's a time and a place for everything. And you can't just stand in a drive-thru at 11 a.m. wearing sweatpants. Just Very glad to be here. This is a notch on the bucket list. I've always wanted to perform across the street from a Bass Pro Shop. So this is this is a big deal for me. That is so Oklahoma out there. I don't, right outside those doors, you guys are really pushing it. You're you're in Oklahoma now. It is, there's a Bass Pro Shop. There's a Sonic, corporate building. You can't get a burger, but there's, paperwork there. There's Mickey Mantle Boulevard up there, the Flaming Lips Alley, Kings of Leon. I'm performing in a venue between a weed store and an IHOP. It's a lot. There's Barry, Oklahoma. Be here. It's nice to do this. I live in San Diego, California, and this is highly illegal. This. What we're doing right now is the most illegal thing you could do in all of California. You'd be better off just shooting a bald eagle in the face in California. They'd be like, what's he doing? He's wearing a mask. It's all right. We're going to let it slide. But if we did this, they'd drag us out of here and cuff us. So crazy. I was in Arizona last weekend, and then this weekend, obviously, I'm here. And it's so funny growing up in San Diego, like if you wanted to do something illegal, you would go to Mexico, you know? And then now if you want to do something illegal, we go to Arizona. That's what we do. Arizona, Oklahoma, all the cities that wanted the wall, like that's where we go. And now I get it. You didn't want to compete. I get that. You're like, we want those Californians to come in here and spend their money. I'm like, all right, I'm on it, you know? Yeah, this last 12 months have been crazy. In San Diego, I've performed at parks, I've performed at the beach, and parking lots, all sorts of outdoor places. Even those are illegal now. And I just remember thinking, I was performing at the park, and I was like, man, if someone came up to me January 2020 and was like, I'm from the future, and I'm going to let you know that in about 6 months, you're going to be performing at the park. I would be like, why? What the hell happened? Like, did I get Me Too'd? What the hell happened? Why am I no longer allowed indoors? What happened? And then cut to 6 months later, someone's like, hey, I'm doing a show at the park. Would you like to? I'd love to. Please sign me up. I miss doing comedy. I've also done Zoom shows. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But yeah, like Zoom meetings, I'm doing this into my laptop. And it's as bad as you think it is. I'm just sitting on my couch doing this into my computer at people's faces while they're looking at their computer. And like, here's something you might not understand about comedy, but like, if I bomb at a venue, if it goes poorly, I just never go back to that venue, all right? Coming up, I bombed at many bars and restaurants in San Diego that I still won't step foot into because I remember, you know? I just drive by and snarl at the venue going, I will never go in there. But on a Zoom meeting, I will bomb at a place that I pay rent at. And then the next morning, I'm like, yep, that's where it happened. It all went downhill right there. My favorite couch. I did 3 company Christmas parties in December via Zoom, and they went as horribly as you'd imagine. I did this one, it was for a company, we did it at like 1 p.m, and it was okay. There was one lady, she was I think a little older, she had her audio on, but she didn't realize it. She had her video off, so it just said Nancy, and by her voice I could tell she was probably a little older. And I remember I hit a joke, and like people laughed, so I heard the laughs coming in, and I was like, all right, that joke worked. And as soon as the laughter died down, Nancy's voice came in, she didn't know we could hear, and she's like, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I gotta get to Costco. That's what. And everyone laughed way harder at that than my joke. And there I was, just in my living room going, damn it, Nancy. Like, you're stealing my thunder. It's been an interesting week, man. Not as interesting as last week. Last week was crazy. You guys watched that? 2 Wednesdays ago, the riot at the Capitol. I watched it before the riot started. I watched it because they were counting the electoral votes, and I was actually about to tweet how boring it was. In fact, I did. I was like, man, this is so boring. And then as soon as I hit send, it became not boring. It's like the universe was listening to my tweets, and they're like, Zoltan needs entertainment. Send him in! It was wild, man. Like, I don't know if your experience was like mine, but like, all the people I deleted off of Facebook showed up on my TV. And I was like, all of them. I was like, is that my uncle? I haven't talked to him in months. Why the hell is he dressed like a yak? What is going on? I gotta shoot him a message, see what he's up to. It was wild. I don't know what their plan was. I'm not sure they had one. I honestly don't think they thought they were gonna make it in. That's the look they had on their face. They're like, we're gonna raid the Capitol. They probably won't let us in. And then once they got in, they just had like a moment where they're like, well, what now? And then someone was like, selfies? Like, let's take selfies. And then it went from like a raid and an insurrection into, it just looked like a bunch of tourists at a Madame Tussauds wax museum. They were like putting MAGA hats on statues and taking pictures. I'm on Nancy Pelosi's desk. And I'm like, I've done this as a tourist. I've done this. It's wild, man. It's a crazy week. And then this week we have impeachment number 2, which, you know what, personally, what's embarrassing about that? This is the second time around, and I still don't get how impeachments work. Do you know how dumb that makes me feel? My girlfriend, she's from Canada, so she's like, so what happens now? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, didn't this happen a year ago? And I'm like, yeah. You know what it felt like? It felt like being in high school and failing the first quiz, and then that question comes around in the finals again, and you're like, damn it, I'm about to get this wrong twice. I feel like an idiot. Should have paid attention in history class, but I did not. I also did this last week. I don't recommend you do it. But I went online because they have a thing online where you can type in your information and they will tell you where you are in line for the COVID vaccine. So all they ask you is your age and what you do for a living and what state you live in. So I typed in 33, California, comedian. And they let me know that out of the 40 million people that live in California, I am 33rd millionth in line. And I remember reading that going, just say no. Like, why'd you keep counting? Once you got to 30 millionth, like that wasn't enough. And he's like, no, he's more 33rd million. Like by the time I get the vaccine, it won't even be cool anymore. Like once I post the Instagram story of like me getting the shot, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna be like me in skinny jeans all over again. Late to the party, you know? I'm kind of happy that I'm 33rd millionth in line. I don't like to be in the first wave, you know? Tested on 33 million people, if they don't grow a second head, all right, then I'll take it. I don't like to be the first, you know? But I went online after I saw that I was so late in line to get the vaccine, and I went on social media, and so many people were like, I'm never taking the vaccine. They can't make me. And I wanted to reach out and go, oh, dude, don't worry. They're not thinking about you at all. Like yelling you're not going to take the vaccine, that's like if people on third class on the Titanic were like, we're not getting in the lifeboats. Don't worry, there's nothing for you. Like, we are not thought about.